right. Let's do that. You gonna play with this? So, it's been crazy, but I wanted to do an update on our little dude here, Waylan. I am a little bit under the weather, so if I sound like I have a cold, it's because I sort of do. It's been hard, to tell you guys the truth. I haven't really filmed an update on him because honestly, not much has changed since the last update. He is obviously bigger. He's still nursing, but he is having a lot of trouble sleeping. He's having trouble not really eating solid foods, but he's just not really enjoying it because of the reflux and the GERD. He is not sleeping. He's not really like initiating much crawling because he hates being on his stomach. For the past like week and a half, he does not want to be put down. This is okay because I'm here. If I were to get up and leave, he would immediately start screaming and like throw himself back. Always wants to be held, doesn't like to lay down, doesn't want to be on his stomach. Like, he's just really angry and upset and crying most of the time recently, and it really sucks. And he's only sleeping about 2 to 3 hours at a time at night, and I am just so exhausted, and so is my husband, and everybody else in our home I just feel like is also exhausted, and it's really hard to just have motivation to come on YouTube and to study. Like, I've been trying to study as much as I can at night, but I'm tired, so like I don't really get to study for the full, you know, like 1 to 2 hours that I'd like to study. Sometimes I feel like I'm neglecting my other children because he's screaming all the time, so it's like hard for me to kind of do two things. You know, I've also started my lactation business, and that's been great. That's been so great, and I love it so much. But it's like hard for me to kind of like find time to chart and like schedule these things because I'm so worried about him. And it just like kind of all of a sudden started getting worse too. At our last sort of update, I have cut out dairy, I've cut out gluten now, and I'm essentially like a vegan, but not really. But that's been super hard too. It seems to be making a difference in like his redness on his cheeks, but it's not consistent. We just started famotidine, which is a prescription medication for like GERD or reflux, or it's like essentially an antacid. So we're doing that twice a day for 0.4 mLs. And I feel like when we started that, it actually got worse. So I've read that that can happen with that medication. I've read that it can make it better. I've read that it can make it better and then it gets worse. I read that it doesn't make it better, it makes it worse. So it's like, which one does he fall into? This is probably the fourth or fifth day of that medication, and he's like just miserable, and I feel like we're suffering sometimes, and it's horrible, and it's really unfun. He hates the car seat, won't sleep in the car seat, where he used to sleep in the car seat. That was like the only place that he slept. But now he won't sleep there, doesn't even want to get in it. It's super odd. He's still our little love bug though. You know, I'm just worried because he's upset a lot of times, and you know, he should be a happy baby. He should, you know, want to go to sleep. He should nap for more than 45 minutes. You know, he shouldn't be so unhappy that, you know, he's just crying all the time. His ear infection is finally gone. That was here for like a good month and a half. We are seeing the chiropractor 2 times a week. The chiropractor was also kind of like, we should be seeing improvement. If you're not, keep doing it, but, you know, definitely look at other avenues of, you know, why this is happening. So we are actually going to go look at an ENT because he does still have fluid in his ears, so we need to see if that's a normal amount or not. Honestly, like, I don't know where to go from here. Like, I'm gonna give these medications that we're on another couple days. If he's still miserable, I'm calling the pediatrician and being like, this isn't working. We need something else to help us. Or I'm gonna look at a PPI, which is essentially an over-the-counter antacid that you like grind down, mix with a TC Max, which is like a liquefier / it's a kit that you can make pills into a liquid, if that makes sense. It's really complicated. There's a whole website on it. A couple of some of the local moms that I know, and even on the infant reflux Facebook group, have, you know, really suggested it. There's like a lot of really good research about it, that it is helpful for babies with reflux, silent reflux, GERD, all of that, and just issues related to it. So I may look up that. What, honey? Why isn't the TV working? Can you turn it on and off? Yeah. So the older boys are here on vacation, or February vacation, so we also had a huge snowstorm today, so they just came in from outside. What's the matter? Yeah? He just seems like he's, you know, in distress a lot of times, which makes me sad. But let's talk about some good things. Let's see, what's your good things? Yeah, see, I know. Do you want some milk? So the good thing is that he's in love with breastfeeding. He's loving daycare. Like, he does really good at daycare. Loves his brothers, watches his brothers all the time. You're okay. You know, loves the cat. Generally, he is a happy guy. Just, you know, we gotta hold him all the time. He really, like, doesn't want to be put down, which really kind of signals to me at his age that something isn't right. Obviously, babies and newborns want to be held all the time, but they should, you know, be okay for you to like put them down, play, depending on their age, generally, you know, tolerate certain things. And he like really can't tolerate a lot of stuff. We're just trying to help him, and also like we're also trying to get some sleep. Like, we really want to get some sleep. He's just really regressed in the sleeping, and some of it is normal. Like, for an exclusively breastfed baby, it is pretty typical for them to wake up at night, but just the way that he's waking up, his screaming, like, I just know he's uncomfortable, and that just doesn't sit right with me. Some of the little activities that we do is we just play on the floor. I do try to do a lot of tummy time with him because he still hates being on his tummy. So we like put some toys in front of him, like books and stuff. A lot of his entertainment is his brothers, like, because he has older brothers, he watches them play. He watches the cat. He does have a little walker that he likes to go in, and a little like bouncer. He really likes these little stackable blocks that we have, and he loves sitting up. Sitting up is his favorite position, either sitting up or standing while one of us is like holding him. Favorite toy, but he does have a blanket. This is his little LaVie blanket that he loves, huh? Yeah, he's nursing probably about like 5 to 6 times a day, maybe more. And then at night, he probably nurses at least 3 to 4 times. So it's a lot. And then I'm still pumping, or I'm trying to pump 3 times a day. That third pump in the middle of the day is hard. I pump in the morning, in the afternoon, either between 1 and 2, and then I pump at 8 o'clock. He goes to bed around like 6:30, and I usually at the beginning of the night is like really good for him. He like sleeps really well from like 6:30 to like 10, sleeps really well, and then after that it's just, I am so tired. I've been sick for like a week because I can't seem to get like a good night's rest. It stinks. But yeah, I mean, I wish I had some better kind of update for you guys, but that's sort of it. You know, we're trying our best to let let's show them to you. Let's show you the cuteness. Here, let me show you. Look at how cute. Yeah, see, our cheeks are pretty red right now. Oh, Waylan. I'm gonna look. Oh, you're not gonna show them your pretty eyes? Okay. Oh, alrighty. Well, we will see you guys in our next, what is it? Our next video. But this is our little man. This is our Waylan. I think you, how old are you? 7 months. And I am 16 pounds. And I am in size 4 diapers. And I'm in size 18-month clothes. He's super tall. Grant was also tall. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye.